You can't get mad cause your main bitch want me cause you broke and you lame and you look out like bunny. What's 10 times 10, dummy? Keep it 100, all these hoes really want me. She throw it back and then I put it in her tummy. Then I pull that shit out and tell her, baby, give me some. I'm a rich nigga fucking on that bitch cause she want me. That pussy wet, I'm tryna give her the sign. I get the bustin' on that bitch like a ton. Second round, beat it down, she's a brother like I'm Johnny. I'm that nigga in the club, throwing one, showing love. All these bitches wanna fuck cause they know on the plug. We done bought a couple bottles, bartender put me up. Baby, I'm in love, what the fuck is you dumb? What's 10 times 10, dummy? I'm big tip, I been getting to the money. You can't get mad cause your main bitch want me cause you broke and you lame and you look out like bunny. What's 10 times 10, dummy? Keep it 100, all these hoes really want me. She throw it back and then I put it in her tummy. Then I pull that shit out and tell her, baby, give me some.
Sell her down, she gon' fuck it up and fuck it up again. I just told the bitch to suck it up, I'm fucking on her friend. I ain't know she wasn't squirting, now she fucking up my Benz. Two slight back niggas, we them niggas setting trends. Tried to take a bitch down on the first day. You can see all that cake on your birthday. Baby gon' make it shake like an earthquake. She gon' fuck up the.
Hope I got my card on. Okay, my card was on. That worked. Please out.
The night like Beyonce.
What's 10 times 10, dummy? I'm big tip, I been getting to the money. You can't get mad cause your main bitch want me cause you broke and you lame and you look out like bunny. What's 10 times 10, dummy? Keep it 100, all these hoes really want me. She throw it back and then I put it in her tummy. Then I pull that shit out and tell her, baby, give me some. Hey! Woo! You got it? Okay. Go! I'm big tip, I be getting to the money. You can't get mad cause your main bitch want me cause you broke and you lame and you look out like bunny. What's 10 times 10, dummy? Keep it 100, all these hoes really want me. She throw it back and then I put it in her stomach. Hey, I'm a rich nigga for your.
Damn, let's get ratchet then.
Hey man, one thing Jip gonna do is get ratchet.
Eastside Gypsy. Who else was with him?
I don't know. This is my first time seeing the video.
Yeah, like he definitely has his lane in that in the ratchet music type scene, and I appreciate how he do his shit. Like I'm not looking for lyrics when I hear that. That's exactly what I'm looking for when I hear something like that.
Yeah,
The,
man.
the visuals was not bad on the eyes at all.
Yeah, he gonna show some ass. He gonna show some ass. He gonna do his thing, man. Hey, this is Bumping the Dumper. Make sure you send your music and your money to DJ Duvong at gmail.com. Cash App $ DJ Duvong.
Yeah, Nacho, what's happening?
What's
Fifth
going
Element
on?
Hip Hop, what's happening?
So, man, I've been having this conversation over the whole weekend, and then it just so happened that I come across a post about basically ghostwriters, right?
Yeah.
So when I was at the event with you, shout out to the weekend, man. The weekend was crazy. Durong, DJ, Dylan Jacobs video shoot,
Yes, sir.
and he DJ at Sean Bennett's
Soulful Sunday.
Soulful Sundays live,
Yes,
which was
sir.
a dope event, man. I
Nah, we
really
had a
wish,
good time.
yeah, I wish I could have. I wish we could have got some more people in there, man. I think more people deserve to see that Sean Bennett event. Um, it was a dope experience. But hey, man, y'all know how to shut me up too. $10, I'll shut the fuck up.
Real simple.
So I've been having this conversation about like ghostwriters. So when we was at the Sean Bennett thing and we sitting there, I'm talking to fucking Mac Neely. Shout out to my boy Mac Neely, man. I'm talking to Mac Neely. And me and Mac Neely been talking about working on some shit together for a minute now. And I'm not gonna necessarily say like what artist was performing or not, but I was like, damn, like this is one of the reasons why Vegas is a lot of Vegas artists become great ghostwriters and not actual
Artist.
stars.
Right.
Yeah, because I was like, the lyrics is there, the lyrics is there, the performance is always not, and I wasn't particularly speaking on that particular thing. I was like, this is what I'm seeing by me going to these different different venues and seeing these different shows, and even sometime with our shows. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
sometimes they're not the best performer, but we like the music, right?
Sometimes they're a better performer, and then when you get to hear the music, when you're not seeing them perform, you're like, "Ooh, that wasn't as good."
Exactly. So it's just crazy. So um I was having that conversation. So in the midst of having this conversation, I was looking on, I think it was K Flop post. He posted about Faith Evans being a background singer for Usher's song Superstar. And then I didn't know that the dude that wrote Superstar was the dude, Rory or something like that. He the dude who used to sing in the group City High.
Okay.
So I didn't know that. So I was like, damn. And then I'm looking at it like, so now I'm being a fucking research dude. You know what the fuck I do? I start researching shit.
Right.
So now I'm looking at all the fucking songs he wrote, and I was like, maybe they just felt like he didn't have the look to be a superstar, right? Because he wrote Caught Up by Us, he wrote Caught Up by Usher and Superstar. But he was also a singer at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like he wrote songs for City High. So he clearly he can write hits, right?
Right.
He said Usher's Superstar is literally uh the riffs, the words, the background vocals, everything was all him, all planned by him, all put together by him. He sent it over to Usher, and Usher just redid his vocals to the T.
Isn't that how it's supposed to be if you ghostwriting though?
Sometimes, not always. Sometimes artists adds whatever riffs. You know what I'm saying? It's different for every
So let's
situation.
let's okay. So let's talk about Rihanna, and let's talk about the Dream. So the Dream wrote that Umbrella. He wrote a lot of shit for a lot of people before he became known as an artist. And if you really listen to that
Right, Chris
Umbrella
Evans.
song when she's going Ella a like that's his little shit that he does. And if you listen to his songs, you'll hear him say that as well. If you listen to the Dream and his music and then compare it to some of your favorite artists that is out there, you'd be like, damn, the Dream wrote that shit, didn't he? He's
Yeah,
another artist.
that's kind of the Dream's niche though. Like so the Dream, because I ended up, and mind you, I fucking hate the Dream voice, so I'm gonna get that out there fast. I
Too
hate his voice.
nasally for you?
I fucking hate his voice, bro. But so he wrote "Bed" by Jay Holiday, and that's kind of like his thing, Bella, Ella. "Bed" he did like similar shit.
Yeah.
Um, Purple Kisses. Uh, Shit, it's so many where he have similar riffs or whatever
They're
sounds.
his. They're his. They're his riffs. Basically, all they did is did exactly what you said and re-saying that shit. I thought that was the point of doing that shit. Now, what I didn't, or what most people probably don't expect, is once a motherfucker does come out, you gonna still sing those same type of riffs? Would you change it up to make it
Well,
sound
when it
different?
comes when it comes to somebody like Usher and Superstar, we expect that. But I don't know, it's different because okay, so Lloyd and Usher have the same song written by another artist. I can't think of the artist's name right now, but they literally have the same song. I think Lloyd ended up dropping it on one of his albums because whatever was going on with Usher at the time, Usher didn't drop the song. But it was dropped as a reference track with Usher, right? But
Okay.
it's not written by neither one of them. They have two different riffs in the song. You hear Lloyd's, which is different from Usher. Like they added their own different type of ad libs. So that tells me the ghostwriter didn't do that for him.
Or the ghostwriter wrote it in the style of that artist. So let's talk about Jazz Laser, home bred, home raised talent. He does a lot of, like, he's known more for his ghostwriting that he does for your Chris Browns, your LMAs, like all
A
these
lot
other.
of Vegas. It's a lot of Vegas. Listen, it's a lot of Vegas artists that's ghostwriters.
That's real talk. I've been to a few
A lot.
different sessions. Whether I went into a session with Pyro and I seen these R and
What's
B
up, sis?
cats and this big. I don't want to call him fat, but for lack of other words, this big ass dude, like Hispanic dude, that was singing his motherfucking ass off, and they was writing shit, and I'm looking at these guys like, oh. So this is how a lot of this R&B shit is done. They all writing shit together. Nah, try this, do this, and they laying down different stuff to be able to send off to artists like that. I want to say they was working on a Jada Kiss track at the time that I was there, and there was some type of feature that was going to be on there. I think it was J.R. Castro was the feature that was going to be on this Jada Kiss track. But I just thought it was dope, the creation process. So Ghost Riders, I guess what I'm trying to say is I think it depends on the artist. If the artist is going to have a particular riff of their own or a particular style, those ghostwriters may write that into the song that they're doing. Or a lot of times they'll just redo exactly what they hear and leave it at that.
Yeah, see, that's crazy, bruh. Like it's when it comes to ghostwriting, there's so many different things, right? It's like Joe more and more. When you hear R. Kelly's, everything is the same.
It is.
Um, and then like you said, like with Jazz Laser, like I haven't heard Jazz Laser's reference tracks to what he's actually wrote.
Like I have a partner that used to feed me some of Pooh Bear's tracks, and Pooh Bear writes for like Justin Bieber
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
a lot of different artists, and some of their reference tracks, and you hear it, and then you hear somebody like Justin
Pooh
Bieber.
Bear do a lot of collab ghostwriting too, though.
He
Pooh
does,
Bear and Jazz got
but I think
ghostwriting
I
tracks
think
too.
that's more of the like the top tier artists usually have a team of ghostwriters. Like Jovi used to be in like with two other, like with Love from Room Service Radio, the
Yep, yep,
co-owner of
yep,
that.
yep.
Love, Jovi. Actually, I'm wrong. It wasn't Jovi. It was Love, Kafani, and at the time, I don't remember. Angel was her name, I believe, is her name. They used to write shit for people all the time, but they would get together, and I learned about them from Jovi because Jovi was dating one of them. But that's like I would see the process, I would see them create, I would see the input that they do, and you see, Vay said reference tracks usually sound as identical as possible, and I usually think that's the goal of trying to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I know that too, but it's different in some situations that I've heard. Like so when back in damn, this gonna be telling our age, but back when like reference tracks was getting dropped all the time, like when people was really like taken from the internet, you know what I'm saying? Like when artists first started really sending shit through the internet and people was able to crack codes, and we was getting a lot of reference tracks from a lot of different artists, right? Um Sometime it'll sound identical, sometime it'll be, you know what I'm saying, like something to be a little bit different. Vay, what up, bro? I ended up running too late too. And stuff like that. Like same as Fifth Element just said, like you have rap songs it's like that too. And you know, we talk about that all the time. Like, bro, sometimes you just gotta take the hook. Sometimes you just gotta be the verse person, sometimes you just gotta get a hook.
And sometimes you got to know when to change certain lines that you wrote that may not sound good or may make you sound outdated. There's been times where I've written some shit and like Jovi might be around and be like, "Nah, let's change this bar to this." You know what I mean? And if you are if you are of the mind to deliver the best possible product, you could take feedback like that. You know what I mean? You could take that type
Yeah.
of feedback, but there's gonna be some artists like, nah, fuck what you talking about. This is what I wrote. This is how I'm gonna do it, and they just keep it pushing. You know what I mean? It takes an artist that really has a team around them that believes in them to be able to execute correctly. I don't give a fuck what
Right.
nobody say.
Sean Bennett, what up? Yeah, man, it just be crazy. Like I said, if y'all want to shut the fuck up, it's only $10. Um, yeah, that was a lot of my thought process. Like, damn, like Vegas got so many dope ass ghostwriters that we don't.
Acknowledge it
Well,
enough.
I think we talk about, like, me, you, niggas like Vay, niggas that know, niggas that's inside the situation. We know, right? But when the argument come on, like, dang, nobody from Vegas got on, like, we have a lot of shit going on behind the scenes, from
Straight up.
production, ghostwriting to, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. Um,
Take Vay for example. Look at all the shit that Vay does. Like
fact,
I see him post shit like, oh shit, he
man,
was
me and Vay, I called Vay this weekend, um, because me and Vay got some shit we supposed to be working on too. But I called Vay this weekend, Vay with some mega superstars that I'm not gonna even expose on this live. Like, Vay be out there around these people all the time. He get the phone calls and they coming in town. So just knowing shit like that.
I think that's what's dope about somebody in a situation like Vay, not only being the musician that he is, but being able to network throughout these years and rub shoulders with the right individuals to where now motherfuckers is coming into town and you're one of the first people that they're gonna hit up, whether it's to get into the studio, to know where to go, in fact, whatever it may be. That's when you know that you've done something right, and you can't do anything but respect that. At least that's how I feel. Just like Selly doing what he did this weekend, I felt like it was real
Big
big for
shout
the
out to
city.
Sally, man.
You
I
know what I
knew it was
mean?
coming. Me and Sally had been talking ever since she dropped the track. I knew that the Aces was like really tapped in, and to know that it's like two or three other Aces tracks and they're all horrible. I'm so proud of Sally for showing proof that we do have the skill set.
Yes.
Because I was like, please, Aces, don't ever listen to the rest of this shit.
Yeah, that's out there. I mean, that's what's key is having you got to have the right representation. You know what I mean? Like there's been a lot of bad representation, and the good representation is finally starting to break through, and he's just one of the good artists that's out here. And I'm proud that he's on a few songs. I'm proud that he took the time to direct and edit and do our first video on the project. You know what I mean? So it's like it's definitely like a great thing to see. I love seeing it. It's important for the city. It's a win for everybody. Nobody
Right.
nobody should hate on that. If you feel a certain type of way about that, oh, that should have been me. Well, put yourself in that position because he did. You know what I mean? And that's where and this should open up a lot of doors for him. You know what I mean? This should open up a lot of doors for him. Now it's all how he maximizes on the opportunity. When and back in my day when I got to do my shit on MTV, you know what I mean? The situation wasn't maximized. And
Right.
you don't want to look back at the situation and say, man, I should have did this or I should have did that. You got to take advantage of the situations when they present themselves. And Sally, you got a great opportunity to really
Yeah, man.
move
Big
forward.
time.
I'm proud of you, and you're a very dope ass talent and multi-talented in all kinds of the culture. You know what I mean? Whether it's directing, whether it's producing, whether it's rapping, whether it's writing, whether it's leading the crew, like all that shit. Like it takes a certain type of individual to be able to do that. Not everybody is able to lead. And not everybody is able to take a step back when they need to take a step back. That's why we got a show like this, because we want people to participate and bumper to dump it, play their music, take a step back if they have to, and take some honest criticism and critiquing to their music so you can take it to the next level.
Facts, man. Facts, man. Yeah, big shout out to Sally, man. Big shout out to Sally. So yeah, y'all know what this is, man. This is Bumping Up. Make sure you send your music in your money, DJ Durong, gmail.com, Cash App, $ DJ Durong. If y'all don't know, we was talking about ghostwriting and all that shit. And it's crazy to have a conversation because Drake, like niggas like Drake get such a hard time, right? And then we come to find out, like, well, we knew, but I'm a Pac fan. We've never said nothing about Pac damn near not doing none of his hooks or a lot of his melodies or a lot of his opening couple bars for his whole All Eyes on Me album. You know what I'm saying?
He's an overall talent though. Like
he is, and Drake is too. That's what I'm saying. Like some of these people are still talented. And then you find out one thing that you feel like, oh shit, hell no. And then you mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but even the song Trapped, one of Tupac's first singles, Trapped, even that, like, that was first written by Ray Love, and Ray Love didn't like it and crumbled it up and threw the shit in the garbage. And Pac was like, what the fuck you doing? That shit was hard. Like, nah, we gonna work on this. You know what I mean? Like, what you laughing at?
I'm laughing at Tizzle said, leave Pac out of this.
But, and then they ended up, so in a sense, Pac had would it be considered a ghostwriter? It's different when you collaborate with somebody as opposed to somebody just writing that shit for you. But is it looked at different?
Shit, you know, Ray Love damn near did a whole verse.
Yeah, he did.
Richie Richardson gave a verse to Pac.
So even the greats, you know what I mean, that have no problems with their pen and what they writing, and this is how we could tie Drake back into this. You know, they was giving him shit. Oh, he can't be the greatest because he had ghostwriters. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Even DMX gave him shit, and we know how I feel about DMX.
I can't. I was just about to say something bad.
Even DMX was talking about he can't respect Drake because he don't write his lyrics. Like, nigga, you needed help. But hey, man, this is Bumping It Up. Make sure you see your music and your money. DJ Durong at gmail.com, man. We're gonna get the show started. Y'all got about 30 more minutes to put some money in the pot. Put some money in the pot. God don't make no mistakes.
At all. All right, get in the comments. Let us know if you bump it or dump it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Some more real shit. Go get some cups and buy some backwoods from the corner store. Open the ceiling, we gon' pour it till it overflow. He witnessed death when he was young and that shit crushed his soul. Lil' Brody hurt, now all he wanna do is up the score. Was locked down 23-1, was all in level 4. And me and Pre-P with Sellies, we was smoking dro. He like, you only got 3 years, so don't get comfortable. Cause we got homies never coming home, for real. A lot of my niggas really dead and gone, for real. Keep it a secret, never tell a soul, for real. A lot of the Brodies got sent up the road. Damn, all because another nigga told. I made a vow to never bend a fold. Life a gamble, roll the dice and bet a 10 to fold. Cold heart where all my feelings go. Remember we used to be deep where all my niggas go. Basketball IQ, I learned to pick and roll. I'm in a coupe, press a button where the ceilings go. Them blades made by 4 Giottos got me sitting low. And I can feel it in my body that I'm finna blow. Hit the projects, pull up, see what it's hitting for. Go and grab a half a pint from the liquor store. Y'all could've talked it out, why you had to kill him for? I wanna ask you what my business though. Whoa, Damn, go get some cups and buy some backwoods from the corner store. Open the ceiling, we gon' pour it to it overflow. He witnessed death when he was younger, now she crushed his soul. Lil' Brody hurt, now all he wanna do is up the skull. Was locked down 23 and 1 was all in level 4. And me and Pretty P was sellies, we was smoking dro. He like, you only got 3 years, so don't get comfortable. Cause we got homies never coming home. For real, keep it a secret, never tell it so. Dang, a lot of my niggas really dead and gone. A lot of my brodies got sent up the road. Gone. All because another nigga told. These niggas right. I made a vow to never been a foe. Never say life a gamble, better tenfold. We a gamble. Cold heart where all my feelings go. Remember we used to be deep where all my niggas go. Yeah.
Go get some cups and box backwards from the corner store. Open the ceiling, we gon' pour it to it overflow. He witnessed death when he was young.
I've been riding down Martin Luther King and shit. When they first built the Jack in the Box, when they first put that motherfucker up. Matter of fact, I was there when they put the McDonald's right there. Shit look way different now, man. They got the Starbucks right there. I'm talking about real West Side shit, man. Texas Station. You know what I'm saying? Niggas used to be at the bowling alley. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with the Fiesta here and there. It's crazy now. Shit different. Hey!
Weibo. Come on, man. There's enough people that put them fire emojis in there.
That is all I wanna see.
Let's go in the house in the warm bed, but I can give you the shimmy. That boy is good.
Mm-hmm. New project from Weibo called Comfortable Being Me 2, number 2, just came out, is available on all streaming platforms. I was so busy this weekend, I didn't even have an opportunity to digest the project, but all the feedback, including some of the feedback that I seen on here, entire album is crazy from front to back. I heard it was dope. And that's what's dope about Weibo. I'm very rarely disappointed with a Weibo project, to be honest with you. And what I've noticed is the progression with each project that he does. In my opinion, each project gets better and better. So shout out to Weibo. MLK Boulevard is the name of that song. And yeah, he's giving me a little history lesson there, huh?
Man, look. I think it's time that when niggas talk about storytellers of the city and shit like that, if Weibo ain't on your top 5, you're not listening to the city.
What? So when he's talking about the Fiesta and Texas Station, what part of town is that considered?
Some people still call it the West Side, but it's on Rancho. But what he's saying, like when he said I'm a real West Side baby, so I think.
I was asking because my dad since 2008 has lived in that area. Like he lives in the back, like the back area.
Yeah, so, that's like it's the West Side. It's just more like, you know, like upper. It's not the
lower west
core. You know what I'm saying? It's not the core of the West Side, but it's still the West Side.
Okay.
But it's crazy because even when he just said what he said, like sometimes we fuck the Fiesta, like literally. Niggas went to the Texas and Fiesta's right across the street.
And wouldn't fuck with it.
Would nobody go to the Fiesta? Everybody was at the Texas. Whether they was going to the movies, whether they was going bowling, they was going to the Texas. Wasn't nobody going across the street. Like the Fiesta was for the old folks. And then the Texas was for all the young kids and you know what I'm saying? Like that's what we kicked it at. But the Fiesta, that was where the old folks did their little party and shit and you know, listen to the live.
I used to cash my work checks at the Texas Station. I used to go to the little cash cage and show my ID and my check and cash that motherfucker out. So now that you drive by that motherfucker is not there at all. It's just gravel that is there. It's kind of trippy. My dad got married. My dad got married at the Texas Station.
I've been to so many not weddings at the Texas, but the after shits.
Yeah, the receptions.
Yeah, in the ballrooms of the Texas and shit like that. Yeah, man, it's like that's what I'm saying. When you talking about a storyteller from the city, like all that shit, like you gotta bring up Weibo. This MLK Boulevard, the song he talk about fucking on the other project when he talking about damn, not Stop and Shop. Why do I want to say Stop and Shop? That's from Northtown shit. Sonny's, you know, he always tell you a story. His stories, he talk about, you know, cars Telly had and different shit like that. Like these are people that we know in the city that was major influences in the city. So he always give you true stories of what's going on. I think.
How does a song like that work outside of the city?
So I say this all the time. This I think it works, right? But you have to do it right. You have to create these characters that people don't know and love. You know what I'm saying? Like for Boosie had Bleak. Boosie being from where he's from and talking about Bleak, we all wanted to hear about Bleak. You know what I'm saying? Like it worked. Them stories worked. You know, T.I. had his uncles who caught the time and went to prison. We couldn't wait for T.I. uncles to come home if he was a T.I. fan. You know what I'm saying?
I think he does it the right way. The reason why I brought that up is because previously we've talked about, you know, people doing
works.
something. Right.
It works when you do it right. It works when you create these characters. When you do it in story form, it works.
Yes.
When you're just naming streets and shit from places that people ain't been to, it don't work. But when you do it in story form and you build a fan base,
like you paint the picture where a motherfucker could close their eyes and visual, like, yeah, I've been over on that side. It's like that's what I was doing. I wasn't closing my eyes, but that's what I was doing. I was like, yeah, my dad lives over there, and he's been there since 2008 over on that side. And then you're right, he didn't get married there. He got married at a chapel or some shit, but his reception was there at the Texas station.
Even when you go through like major rappers like Tupac, Kato. I wanted to know who the fuck Kato was so bad. I'm like, who the fuck Kato? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain shit. So you learn these characters and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why Rosecrans is so big when we talk about California, because of DJ Quick and niggas like that. Like, that's why we know these streets.
You know, it was crazy. You know how Tupac said Mike Cooley. You know how he shout out Mike Cooley?
He said no wonder the divorce is 97%.
Getting married at the Texas station is insane. No wonder the divorce rate is 97%. You can't have your reception there. I misspoke. He didn't get married there, but you can't have your reception. That's his wife passed, so or they wouldn't have been divorced.
They would have still made it.
He part of the 3%. He would have been part of that 3%. But no, man.
That's crazy.
Man, ain't nobody. I'm checking this email. I'm like, oh, they like to hear us talk.
Send your music in your money, DJDuron@gmail.com, Cash App, $ DJ Duron. Y'all know what we here for. Y'all know what we here for, man. So yeah, do all that.
I got another song I could play. Fuck it. Let me throw something out there. It's unreleased. It should be coming out very, 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 very soon. And get in the comments. Bump it or dump it. Let us know what you think. Let's go.
It's the radio killer. I thought you knew me. It's the radio killer. I thought you. It's the radio killer. I thought you knew me. It's the radio. Yeah. So it's the radio killer. I thought you. It's the radio killer, I thought you knew me. It's the radio killer, I thought you. Yeah, feel me, let me slide on you, baby. You said we outside, on the line to me, baby. Pretty face, thick thighs, I got eyes on you, baby. I can put you in the game, you can ball for me, baby. She said, this another city girl anthem. Baby twerking and she twerking with her hands up. Baby twerking and she twerking with her. Say talk to you a fine little thing. Pretty face, long hair, she driving the range. You ain't nothing that I'm used to. I say you got it, little baby, she say no you do. I see you on YouTube, my face be everywhere, but I'm trying to be yours. Let me see it from the back. Turn around, she make it clap, goddamn. And you know I beat the walls up. Leave them broke boys alone, you can't the boss up. Let me slide on you, baby. You said we outside, don't be lying to me, baby. Pretty face, thick thighs, I got eyes on you, baby. I can put you in the game, you can ball for me, baby. She said, This another city girl anthem. Like we talking and she talking with her hands up. Baby talking and she talking with her. I can change your life. I can sex you better than he did. He don't hit it right. Tell me all the
This is
spots I
so
will
tough.
not miss. If
It
you knew
shows
better,
you like
baby, you
it's
do
horrible.
better. But I'ma slide in, cause baby, oh, you pressure.
It's the new one.
Yeah, you pressure, yeah. Come and let me slide on you, baby. You tell me
I
all
never
slide,
looked at
don't be
this, so
lying
I
to me,
wouldn't watch
baby.
it.
Face stick thighs, I got eyes on you, baby. I can put you in the game, you can ball for me, baby. She said, this another city girl anthem. Like we talking and she talking with her hands up. Baby talking and she talking with her. The radio girl, I thought you knew me. It's the radio girl, I thought you knew me. It's the radio girl, I thought you. Yeah, Mr. Stricky for the ladies. Yeah.
Tay Bands, City Girls. The voice is giving Boo Face. I like that shit. I liked it.
Tay
Video,
Bands knows market, man. Okay.
I like it, and you know what? It's a little different for him. And what I like about it is it's still him, if that makes sense. It's a little different, but it's still him. So, like, I like it. I think it's in the elevation process of his hip hop maturity, so to say, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But not Quick did that shit beat wise, and like I said, it was a good vibe. I can't wait to see the video. I know they already shot the video. What'd you think, Skinny? It's hard to talk.
Yeah.
When you
I'm
got a
switching.
burrito. Huh?
I had to switch to my laptop.
Okay.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I feel like Tate know his lane, man. He know his lane. Like he know where he want to be at when he pick his songs and pick his beats. He ride that lane. So yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't
I
romantically twerk with somebody? Is that such a thing?
tried to get the girl to twerk. People was stay there for the whole song. Agree. Yeah, I think he knows his lane. I think like when Tay come out with these, when he called Jew gave him the nickname Radio Killer. So when he got that nickname and when he started doing it, like I feel like that's what he go for. He go for what's gonna appeal to the masses.
Right.
He's trying to be crazy lyrically. He's trying to give you a hook that you can kind of remember, something that you can recognize, a beat that you
Isn't
can
that the
recognize.
goal, though? Isn't that the goal, sir?
Exactly. That's why I fuck with it. That's why I fuck with it. It don't be like my
And let you hear that 30 times on the fucking radio once every hour and a half. You know what I mean? You're gonna be saying the same shit. You're gonna be like, where these new city girls at? Where they at?
yeah.
Shit.
Shout out Tay, man. Shout out Tay Benz. Man. Hey, y'all know what it is. Bump it down. Make sure you send your music and your money. DJDuwrong@gmail.com. Cash App $ DJ Do Wrong. It's real simple, real easy. Do that right now. Y'all haven't sent nothing in. So when we get to the hour mark, if nothing is in here, we are out of here. And I'm telling y'all at the hour mark. So get your money in right now. Yes, sir. Appreciate the love and the feedback. Video dropping Friday. That's what I like about Tay Bands too. He always on top of his shit. If he dropping a song,
he dropping a video right with it.
He it's already done. He already did all his shit together.
But that's the smart way to do it, and not like when you're able to plan and you have the money to do that. That's always a great strategy. So I like what he's doing. I've been liking what he's doing. You know what I mean? He always has our support, and it's dope.
Facts, man. Facts. Let's keep this thing going, man. Duron, what else you got over there?
Shit. Let's see what I got over here. Let's see if I got something over here. Tell them how they could be part of the show while I'm looking for something, sir.
Hey man, send your music and your money, DJ DoWrong@gmail.com, Cash App $ DJ Do Wrong. That's what you do. If we're in the midst of a conversation, you want us to shut the fuck up, you can send some money. I don't care if you are an artist or if you just somebody just watching the show. If you like, hey man, you got $5, shut up. It's not enough, but for $5 more after that, I'll shut up.
All right, I got something for him. Get in the comments, bump it or dump it. Let us know what you think. Let's go.
Hey Ray, give me one of the beats I can just talk. Let me talk. Don't cut me off. Man, look, say it again for these retards. Let me talk. Let me talk my. Man, get on these weak ass niggas first. Greetings, it's the big homie. No snitch, no smut, no bitch on me. Always got the blick on me. Been solid. You can go and ask your big homie. Yeah, I said it twice. I ain't got a rhyme right. Get up with your hoe and see what she do for this Klondike. Real spit coming off my lips. Shut the fuck up when I talk my shit. Let me talk. See, I got the sauce. All about respect. You can see it in my walk. Use a lame, hate to be that guy. Type of date a fat bitch for a PS5. Nigga, you weak. Entertaining drama. What make a bitch ass nigga? Probably his mama. Shit, stick and move, cause you know I won't miss. Mama couldn't raise a man, but she didn't raise a bitch. Let me talk. Don't cut me off. Let me talk. Let me talk my. Let me talk. See? You know you for the streets. Claim you got that wop, but it really is yeast. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Bitch look like a man from 2-1 Foods. Equal rights and it's equal lefts. Next hoe put her hands on me, it's getting slept on. Masculine bras make me so mad. I got a couple homegirls wanna beat your ass, lady. Screaming loud, ho, I don't like you. Stop staring at a man, she gon' fight you. Fuck around and get knocked out, bitch you fired. Turn your weave in and clock out. Calm it down before you get embarrassed. Box smelling like a fucking miscarriage. You should stick and move, cause you know I won't miss. Mama couldn't raise a man, but she didn't raise a bitch. Let me talk. Don't cut me off. Let me talk. Let me talk my. Let me talk. You know what it is. Don't be triple this motherfucker. Northtown in this bitch, digging. Bloody North, digging. You know, bro.
Homie Triple, let me talk.
Man.
Where we at with it? Nobody dumped it, right? Did somebody dump anything?
Nobody bumped it either.
Damn. Y'all is not doing your job. Y'all is not doing your job. So look, I just every once in a while when I'm driving in the car, I turn on satellite radio and I'm listening to like station 44, and then I see that DJ Kelly J is in the mix doing a show for Memorial Day weekend, right? So they playing the mix and shit. And I hear the song that I just played, right? I pull out, I'm like, who the fuck is this? I pull out Shazam because I was laughing too. I was laughing at some of the shit that was being said, like the bitch line. Like, what he say? What he say about his mama? What was the mama? What was that line?
Hold on, they said it's 3 bumps. Let me give it a proper respect.
All right, give it its proper due.
That is all I wanna see.
Let's go in the house in the warm bed, but I can give you the shimmy. That boy is good.
So like I was saying, I'm listening to, Sirius XM, and DJ Kelly J is on the mix on channel 44, and I hear the song playing. So I pull out my phone and I'm like, I hit Shazam, and I see the homie Triple pop up. I'm like, is this one of the songs that the homie Triple had us play when he came to our live Bump It or Dump It? So when I get back to the house, I'm like, let me check. And so I'm looking through my catalog, my Las Vegas playlist that I got. And sure enough, I had that shit on there. But obviously he was mixed in with some other shit that was industry music. And it sounded like it was industry. That's what's dope. That's why I like doing what we do.
For playing them, man. Yeah, he did his shit, man. Mama couldn't raise a man, but she didn't raise a bitch. Was his bar. I like OT said up on here, man. I think Triple got a decent project. Like, it's a lot of him talking shit like that.
But if you know him, that's how he is. I mean, who else got a fucking, what is that, a flame fucking thrower that he got in one of his videos? Or like,
I have a TikTok that still be doing numbers right now, and it's plenty of people on there like, you could tell that's not real. I'm like, nah, that's real.
It's real. Come
That
check it. Come
real.
check it out. Come check it out. See if it's real firsthand. He'll show you.
That motherfucker real.
Barbecue chicken.
I think the best comparison to that song was right there, man. It's like Sugar Free and Ice Cube mix. As many times I've heard that song, I've never thought of that comparison. But
you don't disagree?
I do not disagree. I feel like that Sugar Free, Ice Cube, and Rick Rock all in one.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, man. Shout out to homie Triple though. He do got a cool project, man, called "Shut the Fuck Up When I'm Talking." Shut the fuck up when the homie talking or something like that. I believe it's called.
That's a hell of a title right there.
Yeah.
I always like titles like that.
Pretty dope project, man. He got some old shit, some new shit. As far as old shit, I mean, like, you could tell it was recorded some time back, and he threw it on there, and it flowed good. So shout out to the homie Triple, man. Shout out to the homie Triple. Y'all got about 15, 14, 13 minutes. Y'all got about 13 minutes.
That time's flying by fast. Look how fast we went from 15 to 13.
Got 13 minutes. Gangsta, what up?
Gangsta.
Before y'all get y'all shit going. Hey, my guy shot the video to Big Homie. Stacy G shot the Big Homie video.
Oh shit! We got a video coming for it. Yes, you know me. I'm the Big Homie.
Yeah, babe. Yo, Big Homie. Finally, a video for the drop for that motherfucker. I was shocked. I didn't think we was gonna get a video, but we getting the video, man. So Stacy G shot a video to Big Homie. Yeah, man.
I'm your big homie.
Oh,
I know you know me. I'm your big homie. I'm your big homie. I'm Stacy G, I know you know me. They call me OG, and I'll send a white chick like Angelina Jolie. That pro, she owe me, and every chance she gets, she bringing me the proceeds. You sitting in the nosebleeds, my big bad chick make sure I got flow seats. Hit the ground with both feet, make sure she bring the food that the pimps and the pros eat. Put the whip on the OZ, put the bands in the bag in the back of the old fleet. On the track with her soul feet, got a whole bunch of ass and she don't need no meat. Give my chick 4 feet, got a mama mentality just like Kobe. Game like Ginobili. Euro stepping and prepping for the police. My chick get no sleep. Euro stepping and running for the police.
Ivan, you gonna start to love this song, man. You the only one.
You don't want to see the video? I can't wait to see the video.
Man,
I'm the Big Homie though.
Come on, man. Bump.
See? Look at that. We got a bump.
Y'all see that?
I'm the Big Homie.
Come on, man. Hey, look, Stacy G did his thing with that one, man. Shout out Stacy G, man. He probably shot the video for it. So, before we get up out of here, my 60-day thing, man, I still haven't. I had a couple people reach out. I did have a couple people reach out. So let me kind of explain why it's kind of being difficult for me to choose these certain people. One artist I actually fuck with. I like his music. I think he said he got something going on within the 60 days, and I kind of need like a 60-day run. So that'll probably be the only reason why he's not one of the people I'm thinking. Because I am thinking about doing 2 now. But a few of the other artists, the main reason is a lot of their music is like that drill diss type shit, and it's just not the lane that I personally want to get in as far as if I'm working with somebody.
Right.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then even if I can get a motherfucker to change what they talking about and kind of like do their thing, you know what I'm saying, and switch it up a little bit, it's kind of like you already
created that lane for yourself.
Yeah, and it's all you already did created these disc records and shit like that, and I'm attached myself to you, and I just don't want to be attached to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come from the streets. I know just being attached to a nigga, you can get shot
straight up.
And the way these youngsters out here shooting at each other out here in Vegas and killing each other and all, I don't want to even be close.
Don't blame me. I'm right there with you.
So yeah, man, that's one reason why I couldn't pick a couple artists just on that, the strength alone of that. You know what I'm saying? The music was dope, but yeah, I ain't playing them type of games. And then some people, although like I didn't really fuck with the music, I tell everybody it's more than just the music, right? So I didn't see the potential. There's a look you gotta have. Like, it was just so much more. Like, I didn't see the marketing value of it. Like, this music sound like everybody else's music. Before y'all leave, Duron, the question came up in the group: is it only Vegas music, like hip hop and R&B, or church music too? You talking Vegas? Is it only Vegas music?
What are we
that we play on Bumper to Dump It? If that's the question, nah, we play whatever the hell you send up in this motherfucker. You can send rock and roll,
an instrumental if you, yeah. We'd have some questionable rock hip hop sent to us, I think.
Yeah. So nah, if you talking about music you send here, you can send whatever shit. We had church hip hop up on here. Icy Jones sent a couple tracks. So yeah, if it's for this platform, nah, it could be whatever they need.
Look, I got something that I was gonna play that's exclusive, you know, since nobody else wants to really participate. I'll dig in my bag and give you some exclusive shit from with my fucking bag that I got here. And I'm not talking about anything like this dude I got much respect for. I just started off with that. I love him like a little brother. You know what I mean? So my opinion
I'll get to your question after this song. Let's go, Duron.
My opinion is gonna be a little biased, but get in the comments and bump it or dump it. Your opinion matters. Let's go.
She got that fire so high.
Hold on. I gave that whole speech.
I remember the song now. I was like,
no. I gave that whole speech to play the wrong song. I ain't got a problem with him either, but that whole speech did not apply to that particular song. That's another song that I was gonna play. So remember everything I said. Scratch that song. I love you on my way. I love you on my way. But that's not who I was giving the whole speech for. Get in the comments, bump it or dump it. Let's go.
Fast money, everything up for me. Big old, big old. Spencer Puzzle Man itself. Oh. Oh. Aye.
Okay, now Brody got that man gone. Brody was popping that Glock 40, got they head blown. What bodies dropping? All I know is I don't know about it. I don't condone it talking, cause the detectives asking questions. They don't know about it. My sneaky link says she catching feelings. Well, bitch, that's nothing. No, I'm fucking bitches, not loving bitches. I hate to break the nose, got scarred from hoes I used to love. I swear I'm moving different. I put this pencil to this pad, they say it's music different. My white boy turned bad on me. He turned it Chad on me. Now love lost, now love gone. I used to brag on him, now these days my heart cold. Like drop a bag on him. Can't trust a bitch, can't love a bitch, cause these hoes gon' fag on me. That green Benz go 160. Okay, let's talk about it. It's a slow Benz with this fast money. Gon' make a double profit. I win and I lose. Then I bounce back too, cause every bitch on the play come with a fee and they gon' choose too. Oh. 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 Now they say hard head make a soft fast. I'm trying to see something. If I fuck the bitch, she ain't going back. She just gon' keep coming, put some new game in his old bitch. We just gon' keep thumbing. Now he got pain all in his system with a weak stomach. Hey, cash go raise the crime rate. Oh, press that murder button since the op nigga on the blind date. Now he ain't see us coming, put a headstone on his front yard. But he mad his mama gay. Cause he got smoke while on the clock. Now he can't get a break, I can't stand a broke bitch. I fell in love with the pockets. They said a poly make a profit. Well, I need 3 bad hoes. I need a 4th one to go. If I get 5, I'm to go. I need a new house with an ocean view and it gotta have a boat. Yeah, they say, Jay, go hit your money down. So I started jugging on them. Jay, go hit your money down. So I started cooking on them. Jay, go hit your money down. So I started jugging on them. Ay, so I started cooking on them. Oh. 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 Go drop a bag on them.
That is all I wanna see.
Let's go in the house in the warm bed, but I can give you the shimmy. That boy is good.
Song drops June 2nd on all digital streaming platforms. Engineered by the one and only Jeremiah. Yes, the last time you heard it, it was not mixed or mastered. We are ready to take the fuck off. Make me feel like Black and Blue about to take the neighborhood over, Ivan says.
I got the hookup. That's the funny. Hey, I got the hookup is actually a fucking classic movie, but the I got the hookup 2 is some bullshit. But shout out to Ivy, man. So before
Fast
that,
Money J is the artist.
Fast Money J, Fast Money everything, man. Big old. Tay had asked me looking for an artist. Tay, yeah. So basically, I'm gonna do a 60-day run with an artist. Put them in position, see if I can grow the artist from wherever their status is to a higher status. I'm not balling, so no, I am not putting the money down. The artist has to do that itself, but I will put them in position to where niggas not spending his money on stupid shit like a lot of artists do, or artists just spend their money and don't know where to put it at. So yeah, for 60 days, man, I'm running that. Get some people on a tour, different cities, try to find they niche to where they need to be at, and see if we can promote a little bit. I actually probably only got one spot that I really want an artist to fuck around and slide through with me, and that's I do plan on going to Dallas in August for the Breadwinner Kane's. One of his tours it stops in Dallas. I I believe Sauce Walker gonna be there, but don't quote me. But I know he signed to Sauce Walker, and I know Sauce performed all up and down Texas.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Hey, I need you to read that comment and put that comment on the screen. That last comment, sir.
Oh, now I can see it. Listen, to all artists, stay relevant. Folks go to the store to buy bread all the time. Just because you got a different brand don't mean you're not bringing the clients or customers. Keep that in mind. Facts.
I think that's a perfect synopsis of what we are trying to do here. Just because somebody might not like your shit, you know what I mean? You still in that rap game. You still fighting, you know, with the gladiators and shit like that. Just because you might not stand out now, you keep working, you keep grinding. At least this is what I'm getting from it. You keep working, you keep grinding, you know what I mean? And you're gonna be able to get your brand seen as well.
Facts. Shout out to that, man. Hey, we are at the hour mark and y'all haven't paid $1. So I'm not gonna waste my time or do wrong time. It's the reason why we started at 10 o'clock. We started 9:30, and then as soon as we get ready to get off at 10:30, motherfuckers start popping on like no.
Right.
We're like, all right, cool. Since y'all pop on around 10 o'clock, that's when we're gonna start popping up. But y'all know how we do this, man. Every Tuesday and Thursday, man. Tell a friend, 10 p.m. We are on 10-ish is what we like to call it. We are on here all the time. So man, make sure y'all pop in every Tuesday and Thursday, tell a friend, all that shit. Send your money, DJDuwrong@gmail.com, Cash App $DJ Duwrong. Also, if you catch us on the time when we not on this motherfucker, you reach out to Duwrong or something, like, hey man, I got this song I really want to get played. Yeah, same shit applies, man. We take money beforehand. We'll still get everything done for you. We'll still work for you and get it out there.
We've had a few people do that. We've had somebody prepay for a whole month, and we made sure that we played songs, videos if they was available. So again, invest with us because we definitely are invested in y'all.
Yeah, man. But with that being said, man, hey, we finna get the fuck up out of here. I appreciate y'all. I get to go to sleep a little bit earlier.